My ex broke up with me, and I read up on this radio silence, no contact rule that I started to put in place, but I'm afraid that my ex is gonna forget about me. I'm afraid that my ex is just gonna move on if I don't reach out or if I don't stay in touch. This is something that I hear all the time during my coaching sessions. Hello everyone, my name is Adrian, and I am a relationship expert from the website withmyexagain.com. So if you too did your research and decided to do a radio silence to try to understand why the breakup occurred, to try to regain some self-esteem, and to put in place a game plan to get back with your ex, you might be at the stage where after a week to 10 days, you start to question your approach. You start to miss your ex, and you may wonder if they've moved on because they're not reaching out to you. So you're not sure if you're doing the right thing by not reaching out to them. I've a couple of guys today that I coach. Both of them asked me the same question, and that's why I felt compelled to produce this video to make sure that I could reach a maximum amount of people in order to provide some guidance or some clarity. Okay? So if you're coming out of a relationship that lasted more than a year, you need to come to terms with the fact that your ex cannot just move on after a week or after 10 days. No matter how bad things may have gone at the end of your relationship, it's gonna take way more than just 1 week, okay? Your ex also needs to take a break or to assess a little bit, to regain their composure after the breakup before they can move on or find someone new. If indeed your ex is already with someone else, you'll tell me, hey, Adrian, I thought you said it was okay after a week my ex wasn't gonna find anyone, but hey, there's serial daters out there. I know people that can't be single, and that's okay too, because what's gonna happen is that your ex is gonna rush to get a new boyfriend or girlfriend, and they're gonna crash. 95% of the time, that relationship will lead nowhere. It'll just be a rebound because they would have rushed. And you're gonna have all your chance, and you're gonna have the chance to get back with them at some point or the other. Either while they were still in this new relationship, or as soon as things start to spiral downwards. I'm coaching a young lady at the moment who is on the verge of getting back with her ex, despite the fact that her ex met someone else in the days after their breakup. So it is possible. What can you do to deal with this fear factor during the radio silence? Well, number one, you need to make sure that you have a plan. Focus on getting back with your ex and on you, not on what they are doing. This period of radio silence is put in place for two big reasons. One is for you to understand what went wrong, to focus on you, to start to change, and to have the time and space you need to become this new you. And at the same time, it's destined for your ex to start to miss you. And your ex will miss you because they're used to having you in their life. Even if things weren't going as well as you would have hoped, they're still gonna miss you after a while. So even if your ex isn't reaching out to you during your period of radio silence, stay on track. Carry your plan out. Because if you crack and you let your emotions take the best of you, all the work that you will have done till that point would have been for nothing. You're gonna be needy, your ex is not gonna be ready to see your change or to hear from you, and they're not gonna respond in a positive way. Remember that time works in your favor a lot of times. That the longer you wait, the happier your ex is gonna be to hear from you. For those that have been in short-term relationships, for relationships that have lasted less than a year, you don't have to do a full-blown radio silence for X amount of weeks, all right? You can just take your distance. You need to first control your emotions and the way that you communicate with your ex. Stop sending them constant streams of text messages, or to call them, or tell them how much you love them every time you see them. You need to give them that space, a little bit of distance, in order to come back on better terms. So no matter what, make sure that you know that the radio silence period is something that is positive for you. It's something that is going to enable you to regain credibility, to finalize your game plan and your approach, to come up with a communication strategy, and to ultimately be a lot more credible in the eyes of your ex. For those who want more information, I invite you to go on our website, withmyexagain.com, to read our articles, some of our blog content, and seek all the guidance and information possible in order to get back with the one you love. My name's Adrian. It was my pleasure sharing these bits of information with me, and I hope to see you soon. Take good care.